Alright, team. Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner Classic Non-Classics. This is episode number 1923 and Doubleshot number 1817. I have two Batman-related trades. First up is a miniseries that came out last year. This is Legends of Dark Knight. This is probably the third Legends of Dark Knight series. Last one was a digital-only book that was released over the course of 13 issues. This is only just 8 issues. And this started pretty much a trend for DC for the past year. Keep releasing lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of Batman Limited Series. Do you know how many Batman Limited Series come up right now? There's probably at least 10 of these damn things. Look, I love Batman. I love this series. It's really good. But do we really need to have 10 to 12 limited series Batman? No, it's completely unnecessary. Apparently DC, because I think Batman can sell very well. Of course it can. How about some of his other characters in a miniseries? Like how about Superman get a little more? Or Wonder Woman? Nope. It has to be freaking Batman. Of course. Look, Batman's a favorite character. I love the fact he's getting a series. But doesn't even have 10 of these damn things. You have stuff like Batman Fortress, Killing Time, Night, Dark Knight, Tales. Like, oh my gosh. It's like Flashpoint Beyond, which is focused on the Flashpoint Batman. Like, my God, do we need to have this freaking much? Heck, there's one for Black Label. The final issue hasn't come out yet. And the first issue came out a year ago. The final issue is going to come out next month. So many Batman Limited Series. We don't need to have this freaking much. This was fine. I have no problem with this series. It's absolutely really one of two they published at the start of last year, of course, being Batman Reptilian. Now, in the case of this particular series, now the writing for this one, yeah, most of them by these following writers. Yeah, there's a lot of different writers. You have Derek Robinson, Stephanie Phillips, Brandon Thomas, probably like 13 I've done for him. Max Durbin and Gideon Malonis. Yes, this book has got really good artwork. Now, these are your stories for this one. Now, over the course of 8 issues, you have Bad Night, Good Night, Haunted, The Consulted, The Curse of Slaughter Swamp. This is a Beck Cohen story, by the way. A Hard Rain is Going to Fall, Canisium, The Ghost in the Night, and Healing. Derek Robinson does the writing and artwork for The Bad Night, Good Night. Stephanie Phillips, the current writer for Harley Quinn, does the writing for Haunted with artwork by Max Sturber. The Consultant is written by Brandon Thomas, artwork by Guinness Magonis. Matthew Rosenberg does the writing for A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall with Chen Tamori doing the artwork. Chatism is done by Brandon Easton with Kara Masort in the artwork. Chi Grayson does The Ghost in the Night with Belly Ortega. Healing is written by Yeli Travis and artwork by Nina Bergovia. Now for the first story here, which is basically Bad and Goodness, Derek Robinson writing artwork. And my gosh, this artwork is gorgeous. And I'm thinking, I don't know if this guy's in the main either one of the Bat Towels, but this is good artwork. I basically was in awe of this artwork. It's now, in case you're curious though, did I read this series that was coming out? No, I don't think I did, because I think it was his digital first book. Most of it for this one, it's just Batman, where he talks about his own villains, and most of the story features the Penguin, along with Gas Mask and Mr. Freeze, and yeah, basically these two team up with each other. With, of course, the Joker. Yeah, this basically feels like Batman taking a lot of his rogues in just one story. It's a really good, fun aspect story. It's basically like a multi-parter. Which I'm glad they basically presented this in order of basically the stories are presented. It's a really fun story. Now, in the case, they also introduced this character named Quiz, who is supposed to be a fangirl of the Riddler, who basically asks, Batman for help. Which, of course, basically that he agrees as long as he goes. He agrees to help Riddler as long as he agrees to go straight, which he does. And then we have stuff with Scarecrow. As the guy in the gas mask is, They don't really say who he is. Just he basically is this. Yeah, but really fun story here. I mean, you gotta love. I'm just enamored by this artwork. Then you have the Sid Phillips Haunted story, which is basically a story from Gotham City, 1910, where they start with that, and then basically have Bruce Wayne interact with Oswald Cobblepot. Yeah, but this is just a lot of really good stories for Batman, and I do recommend it. It's really good. I give this book a shockingly a 10 out of 10 because there's nothing really bad with this book. It's just really, really good. Now, of course, Dan Phillips herself does Harley Quinn now. So she along with Brandon Thomas, no one's active on Books DC. Brandon Thomas, I believe, is the writer for Aquaman. As for Derek Robinson, I don't think he's the writer of anything that I can think of. But, excuse me, clearly these written by people who clearly know Batman. And Becky Cohen, not surprising because she has been Batman before, but she's the only one who's actually bigger. But the one shocking one for you is Matthew Robinson because he actually also does a Legend of Dark Knight. He did the Griffin story for that one. All right, next up is a really thick one. We have Gotham Central Book 2. Lovers, Jokers, and Madmen. Yes, as you can see, the Joker's on the cover. Written by Edward Baker and Greg Rucka. Artwork by Michael Lark. Yeah, the Joker isn't here for one of the stories in here. Yes, along with the Penguin. Now, of course, your starring characters of the series are mostly just focused on characters like Josie Mack, Renee Montoya, Maggie Sawyer. The only male character that gets a lot of focus in here is Christmas Allen. They also focus on sort of the second shift people. The first story, I believe, focuses on... it's not Josie Mack. No, it's somebody else. Who apparently has got a thing for Batman. It's a good story here, and there is a story in here that does involve the Joker, and they do reveal why Harvey Bullock is in jail in here, because he actually shot the guy who shot Gordon. That's why he's in jail. And despite what they read in here, that they claim that Harvey Bullock was crooked. No, he's in jail because he shot somebody. Yep. We also this issue here, we have the bat signal destroyed, though it's broken, but those get fixed, so don't worry about that. Yep. But it's excellent cop stuff in here. And of course you have the Joker in here, like I said. The Huntress of Harvey Bullock, he is briefly released in prison here. But just really good stuff here for the series. And I thoroughly enjoy it. I give this book a 9.5 out of 10. Oh, in case you're curious though, the name of the story arcs in here. They are for these issues here. You have Daydreams and Believers. You have, that's issue 11, Soft Targets at 12:15. Life of Full Disappointment. This one involves a Huntress. Soft Target is the one basically about the Joker. Unresolved, which is basically the final arc of the thing. It also involves Mad Hatter and the Penguin. Yep. Berbinger does issue 11 solo, along with issues 19-22, but he co-does with Greg Rucka for issues 12 to 18. Yep. This book is just pure awesomeness at its finest. And it's by far, like, here's the thing. Once I finish reading this series, I think that's by far the last book for DC that's done by Ed Brubaker. Because he doesn't do any work for DC anymore, well, for the main DC universe. Because I think it's mostly just almost everything. I think it's the last ongoing series he worked on. Yeah, definitely. That was the last one. Well, that was the last major one he worked on. Yep. A lot of really other ones I've already covered already. Yep. So yes, that's a particular view. Next up, more Space Sheriff Gavin. Okay, next video.